Hey everybody, this is Jim, the Tabletop Engineer, and welcome to a new playthrough video. Today I'm going to be playing Cthulhu, Death May Die. This is Season 1, Episode 3. It's called Dance Macabre. It takes place in a mansion. I've got a bunch of face-down tokens here. These are dancers, and they're scattered all over the mansion. But hidden among the masked dancers are 4 sorcerers. I think there's only 4 of them. And what I have to do is they are conducting a ritual right now with the party going on, and to disrupt the ritual, I need to get all 4 sorcerers up here to the waterfront, the very top up here. And I can do that there's an action that allows me to usher ball goers, and that includes sorcerers. I can move them to the waterfront, whether they're face up or face down. I can move them up to 2 spaces away. Now, the other thing I can do is when I'm in a room with ball goers, as an action, I can do an interrogate action, which allows me to turn over 2 of them to see what they are. If I discover a sorcerer, which has a red icon versus just a standard little dancer picture, it stays face up, the dancer flips back over. However, anytime Cthulhu, and I've chosen Cthulhu for this one as the big bad, anytime he advances, all sorcerer tokens flip back over. It says turn face down any sorcerers in spaces with face down ball goers. So if I've revealed all the ball goers, never mind. I guess I don't have to flip back over the ball goers. That's good. That's good to know. All right, today I am playing Rasputin and Ariele, my 2 favorite investigators. I have recharged them to their level 1s, their full sanity, full health, and they've each got 1 stress currently. The first thing I am going to be doing right now is I need to shuffle this deck. This is the Arkham Sanitarium. This is where you draw a card for each of your investigators, and these are not good. These are like, your investigators are a little messed in the head. So I'm going to draw Rasputin. Rasputin is going to get Fear of Crowds. He will take 1 stress for every figure in his space, enemy or investigator. And by that, it only happens when his stress token lands on a red. So I will put that here. And Ariel's, let's shuffle again. And Ariel's going to get short-term memory. If you are at full stress, heal all of your stress and discard 1 discovery card of your choice. If you are not at full stress, you take a stress. Okay, well, that's not too bad. I can live with that one. All right, I've got all the cultists placed. There's some deep ones, 1, 2, and then I've got a haunting, what do they call this thing? A hunting horror right here. And I've got 2 of those that can be placed at any given time. And then finally, there is the 1 lone star spawn, which I don't want to see him, but unfortunately it happens. So it says, when Cthulhu advances, stage 1, put a Riley token in your space. If there's already a token, put it in the nearest space. Summon a cultist on each Riley space and then move the star spawn towards you. If the star spawn is not on the board, it goes to the blue gate. So it will always be starting here if it's not on the board. All right, let's get going. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have Ariele go first, and she is going to take a shot at this cultist in here. But before I get going, she has to name her specialist non-elder enemy. Of course, it's going to be the, well, do I want it to be the deep ones? Because they're kind of, the deep ones have 3 health, the hunting horse have 4, and the cultists have 2. I think I think instead of the cultist, I'm going to use the, there's plenty of deep ones. I'm going to call the deep ones. So she will, if she ever fires on a deep one, she'll get 1 extra green die to shoot. So she's going to shoot at this cultist. She gets her 3 dice. Let's see. Does she get anything else? You may attack a target 1 space away, which is there. And that's it. So she just gets the 3 dice, and I'm looking for, this is her first action, I'm looking for exclamation points, which are successes. She needs 2 of them. I got 1, and I got a blank, and an elder sign, and an insanity. I am going to take a stress to re-roll this one. And I got an elder sign. I'm going to take another one to re-roll 1. I got it again. I'm going to take another stress. I really need to, and there we go. Now, the bad news is I took 2 insanity, but I did manage to defeat the cultist. And I needed to do that so that for her second action, she can move into here. And for her third action, she will rest, which allows her to heal up to 3 health or sanity or stress in any combo. So she'll heal her stress back down to 0. All right, it is now, after her turn, after she does her action, she draws a Mythos card. I need to shuffle this deck. The Mythos cards are never good. I mean, they're just not. There's nothing in here that's going to help me. It only makes the game worse. By the way, I should mention, I think I've mentioned this in other videos where I've played this game. This is a standard Cthulhu Arkham style game. If you don't like to lose a lot, this is not the game for you. Arkham games that involve Cthulhu, they tend to be hard to win. So I'm just going to put that out there. All right, she's going to draw a Mythos card. So she drew an advance symbol. When I get 3 of these drawn, Cthulhu will advance. Then, if the star spawn is on the board, each investigator in its space loses 2 sanity. They do not. Summon the star spawn. So the star spawn has arrived. All right, and I've got 1 red mark. It is now... So after she draws the Mythos card, she investigates or fights. Well, there's no one in her space, so she can investigate. Now I reach for these cards. These are the discovery cards. I've shuffled them, and I'm going to go ahead and shuffle them again. She can draw 1. Now, most of the time, I say most, I think all the time pretty much, these are helpful to you. They're like supplies and allies and stuff. So I got a crystal ball. Of course, they were doing a seance here. You may take 2 stress to claim the crystal ball. If you do not claim it, claim the ensorcelled condition. Well, the ensorcelled condition says, when you claim this card, choose a space with any face-up sorcerers and any face-down ball-goers. Turn all tokens face-down. Well, I don't want to do that. The crystal ball says you can take 2 stress to turn over up to 2 face-down ball-goer tokens in any space on the board. Keep any revealed sorcerers faced up and turn back down any dancer tokens. So I will take 2 stress to get this card, and I have to put it on her left. So she now has the crystal ball. And she can use this at any time. She could use it right now. Well, no, she can't because it is, well, I don't know. I guess she could. I think it has to be done during her action phase. So now we do resolve end of turn. There's nothing to resolve. We've only got the 1 red. So now it is Rasputin's turn. Rasputin. Rasputin will move. He can move up to 3 spaces. So he's going to go ahead and move and try to kill this thing, which is going to be kind of hard to do, but he could try it. He's going to go 1, 2. That's his first action. He's a brawler. So he gets the 3 dice, and he gets 1 extra die when attacking a target in his space. And it says, when making a roll, you may count 1 elder sign as a success. So if I could get 4 exclamation, it's got 4 health. I got 2. I will take a stress to reroll the green die. And I got nothing. I'll take 1 more stress to reroll it. I didn't do anything. All right, so I put 2 damage on it for the second action. And for my third action, I am going to roll again. I got 1 success, 1 elder. That's enough to kill it. And I also got 1 insanity, so I'll move that up. And that was really good. He defeated that, and that is done. He doesn't get a rest, but he is in an empty space, so he can draw a discovery card. I don't know why I do this. It's just a habit. I always shuffle. There's some games I play where it tells you to always shuffle the cards when you draw. It's just a habit. I probably shouldn't do it, but he got the peacock. A brightly colored bird said to hypnotize onlookers. You may take 2 stress to claim it. If you do not, you get the ensorcelled condition. All right. Well, the peacock. You may bring 1 ball-goer token, face down, dancer, or sorcerer, with you when leaving a space. And the peacock has 1 health, which means if I were to die, if I was 1 health away from dying and I took a damage, I could assign it to the peacock. I lose this, but that's that. All right, so that's not bad. He may bring 1 ball-goer token, whether face down, dancer, or sorcerer, with you when leaving a space. Okay. Remember, I've got to get the 4 sorcerers up there. All right, so he has done his 3 actions. Now he draws... Actually, I apologize. He forgot to draw his Mythos card before he did the thing. So he got the second one. The nearest hunting horror, which was the one he just killed, moves towards you. I need to summon a deep one at red, and I need to summon a haunting horror at blue. So the blue is building up here. It's got a lot of bad guys. And now I've got 2 of these. It's the end of the round. There's nothing really to do. He has just 1 stress. He cannot rest, but that is it. So I'm going to go ahead. Ariel's turn. She will move here for 1. She's going to do an interrogate. So she turns over 2 face-goer tokens and keep any sorcerer's face up. All right, so let's see. I'm going to do this one. That's a dancer. And I'm going to do this one. Found a sorcerer. Okay, so the dancer goes back under. She is here. So for her second, or she moved, she interrogated. For her third action, I am going to force that sorcerer to move up to 2 spaces. So it will go 1. Is this 1? Yep, it can go through this door. Is that right? Yeah, this is 1 big area. So 1, 2. That is cool. I've got 1 sorcerer up in the waterfront, which is where I want them. Now, there are things that can force them to move, which kind of stinks, but we'll see. All right, so, and then I'm supposed to shuffle these again. I don't think, it doesn't say to do that. I think maybe memory, you're allowed to keep, know what is what. So, I don't know. I don't think it says when face down sorcerers, okay, shuffle all face down sorcerers. Okay, that's only when it advances. So I don't have to shuffle the tokens until, so let's do this. I'm going to reveal, the middle one is a dancer. I'm going to know that. The middle one is a dancer. All right. So, if it were a sorcerer, I would have shuffled them again and flipped 1 until I found a dancer to know where it is. All right, so I know where a dancer is. So she moved, she interrogated, and she forced 1 to move. So that is the end of her turn. She is in a space with no enemies. The dancers are not considered enemies. So she gets to, well, first off, she has to draw a Mythos card. And, of course, she drew the third one. Move all face-down ball-goer tokens 1 space, all face-down ball-goer 1 space towards the starting space. Well, that's all in here. Ugh. Then, turn face down any sorcerers in spaces with face-down ball-goers. Shuffle all ball-goers in this space. Okay, so here's how we're going to do it. We don't yet deal with the forcing, so we have to deal with this first. Move all face-down ball-goers 1 space towards the starting. Starting's here. So these will move 1 space. They move in here. These 3 will move in here. These 2 will move here. These 2 will move here. These 2, there's a staircase here, right here. So these 2 will move up the staircase into this room. These 2 move here. These 2 move here, and these 2 move here. All right, well, that kind of helped me a little bit. It got them closer to me. All right, and then it says I have to turn over any sorcerers that are with ballroom dancers, and that one is alone, so I do not have to flip him over. All right, so I can kind of see there's a strategy here to get the sorcerers discovered and then get them moved somewhere where they are unlikely to be shuffled back in hidden things. All right, so she did her Mythos card. Now she gets a discovery card because there's no enemies in here. And I'll just draw the top one without shuffling. Monkey. You may take 2 stress to claim the monkey. If you do not, claim the ensorcelled. The ensorcelled is when you claim this card, choose a space with any face-up sorcerers and any face-down ball-goers. Turn off. When you claim this card, choose a space with any face-up sorcerers and any face-down ball-goers. Turn all tokens face-down. I don't want to do that. So I will take the 2 stress to get the monkey. While you have it, gain 1 level of stealth. So she is now at level 2 stealth with the monkey. And the monkey has 1 health. All right. And she is at full stress, which is not good. But that was Rasputin's, or no, that was her turn. She sent him up. She drew, oh yeah, now it's the resolve, the end of turn. So the end of turn effects, I got 3 of these. These will get shuffled back into here. This gets moved one forward, and here now we read the phase 1. So when Cthulhu advances, let me shuffle these real quick. All right. When Cthulhu advances, put a Riley token in your space. So this was her turn. So she goes here. If there's already a token, blah. Summon a cultist on each Riley space. All right, so we've got a cultist here now. There's an enemy in this room. Move the star spawn one space towards you. I mean, he's got to go up the stairs. If not, put it on the blue. Okay, so there we go. I need to... All right, so now it is Rasputin's turn. On his turn, he will interrogate. He gets to flip these over. They're both dancers, so not good. He will move one space for his second action. Let me move here. I'm going to move here so he can move up to 3 spaces, and I'm gonna beat this guy. So he gets 3 dice and an extra one when there's a target in his space. This is his first action was reveal, second action was move. This is his third and final action. So I got 1 and an insanity. I'm gonna burn a stress to re-roll this one, and I got it. Killed the sorcerer, or the thing, but I also gained a sanity. And that is the end of his turn. At the end of his turn, he draws a Mythos card. Spooked. I have a red. Each investigator takes 1 stress for each animal companion they have. Well, she has a monkey, so because she can't take a stress, she takes a wound. Each investigator also loses 1 sanity for each ensorcelled condition. Well, none of them do. He has a peacock, so he also takes a stress. And they are, it says animal. So, yeah. All right. That was the end of his turn. He drew this. He has no enemies here, so he gets to draw a discovery card. He got the waitress. You may take 1 stress to claim or the serving tray. The waitress, you may move between spaces with gates as if they were adjacent. Hold on. You may move between spaces with gates as if they... Oh, that's cool. So I could jump from here up to there or here to there. That's not bad, but I don't have any stress to take. I could take that stress as a wound, but I really don't want to. You may gain 1 free reroll when attacked. You know what? I'm going to take the wound and take the waitress. That's a good, cool ability. So I'll take a wound. He gets that. That is the end of his turn. We only have 1 red. There's no enemies to fight. So it is now Ariel's turn. She has an enemy in here. She needs to attack it. So she will shoot it. She gets 3 dice. You know what? For her first action, she's going to rest. 1, 2, 3. Second action, she'll shoot. I got 1. This does not help me. So I will put a wound on him. So her first action was rest. Second action was this. I'll take her third action. Will be to shoot. And I got 1 hit and 1 insanity. So she bumps up 1. She kills this guy. And that is that. So that is her third and final turn. She takes a Mythos card. Come on, red. Move the star spawn 2 spaces towards you. 1, 2. Then each investigator in its space loses a sanity. No. Summon the star spawn at red. Well, he's already here, so that doesn't happen. Okay, it is now Rasputin's turn. He will interrogate these 2. Dancer, dancer. So I know that these are dancers. I don't have to worry about them. So he's going to move here for his second action. And for his third action, he will heal. 1, 2, 3. All right. That is all he can do. Did I draw a discovery card for her? She didn't have it. She drew the Mythos card. I did not. Let me see. King Cobra. It's another animal. You may take 2 stress to claim it. If you do not, claim the ensorcelled condition. King Cobra, gain 1 die when attacking a monster or cultist. Well, okay, I will do that. You can have multiple ones over here, so that's good. All right, so I gain 2 stress for that. 1, 2. All right, now it's his turn. So he draws... Did he just draw the Mythos card? I think he did. He drew that one, right? Summon the Star Spawn, which this one moved to... No, he did not draw a Mythos card because this one moved it 2 towards her. So he draws it, and of course I get the red. The nearest hunting horror moves 2 spaces towards you. 1, 2. Summon a deep one at red. Summon the hunting horror. I got a second one at blue. All right. And there's 3 red, but we're not done yet. He's in an empty space with no enemies, so he gets to draw one of these. Tiger. An animal the emperors of the Far East will get. You may take 2 stress to claim the tiger. If you do not, claim the ensorcelled. Okay, for 2, I get gain an extra when attacking a monster. Well, I'll take that 2 stress. That's fine. 1, 2. I don't like it, but... and that is the end of his turn. It is now the time to claim these. Need to shuffle it better, maybe. And then the Cthulhu will advance 1, which really stinks. All right, there we go. All right, so let's remind her. Put a Riley on your token. All right, so that was here. Put a cultist on each Riley space. So a cultist and a cultist. So, move the Star Spawn 1 space towards you. Uh-oh, he is now here. Okay. Star Spawn is coming. All right. It is now... Oh, I didn't advance this. It's right there now. It is now Ariel's turn. She needs to find these other sorcerers. But she's got stealth, so she can sneak away from 1 enemy. All right, so she's going to pick 2. And if I remember right, I had to move these 4 from down. So I don't know anything about these. So I'm going to flip 2. 1, 2. I found 1. All right, so this one goes back. That one is a dancer. For her second action, she's going to move this one 2 spaces. 1, 2. And for her third action, she will shoot the cultist. She got nothing. So I don't want to use any stress. So that's it for her turn. All right. Draw a Mythos card. Astral Promise. Move the nearest cultist to your space and choose one. Well, he's already there. Add a Riley token to your space. If one's already there, add it to the nearest space without one. Well, let's put it... Nearest space could be here. Or lose 2 sanity. Well, I'll lose I will do that rather than lose 2 sanity. All right, so there we go. All right, she is not in an empty space, so this one will attack her, and it does. It rolls a black. No, it rolls 2 green. Excuse me, 2 green, and no successes. So it says no successes. So it missed. Now it is Rasputin's turn. Rasputin's got this Star Spawn breathing down him. But you know what he's going to do? He is going to move in here. Well, no, because one of these could be a sorcerer. First thing he's going to investigate. I know that's a ballroom dancer. So I'm going to flip 1 and 2. So all 3 of these are dancers. I know that. So I don't have to worry about any of these down here. They're not sorcerers. So that was the first action. Second action, he's going to move here. This one will follow. And then the third action, I'm going to reveal these 2. 1, 2. All right, so now I know that they're all dancers because I had revealed this one earlier. So they're all dancers. So the remaining sorcerers have to be over here. All right, so that was his third and final action. He draws a Mythos card. He got a red. Each hunting horror moves 2 spaces towards you. 1, 2. 1, 2. Deal 1 wound to any investigator in their space. Nothing. And then summon a hunting horror at yellow. Well, they're both out, so I don't have to do that. So there we go. All right. Then he's got an enemy here. There are 2 enemies. I can't remember. Do they both attack him or just one? Enemies attack. So both enemies will attack him. So the first one will roll just a 2 green. He takes no damage. Second one attacks him. He takes 1 damage. So he's up to 2 hearts. All right. That is the end of his turn. Don't have to resolve Cthulhu. And it is now Ariel's turn. All right, so here's what Ariel is going to do. She gets nothing for shooting the cultist. And she knows that these guys are not sorcerers, which means I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 over here. These are where my sorcerers are. She has to go down the stairs, which unfortunately is where this thing is. But if she moves, she's going to draw both cultists. No, she can hide from one. She'll draw one cultist with her if she moves. So let's go ahead and deal with the cultists now. She will shoot at them. So she's going to shoot at one for her first action. She gets 3 hits plus 2 sanity. So let's kill this one. The 2 sanity just bump her up to the red, which triggers her insanity. If you're at full stress, she is not. Heal all. And discard ones. If you are not at full stress, take it. So she is now at full stress. And she gets to level up one of her abilities. So I will level up. Gain 2 when attacking a target not in your... I'm going to level up Marksman, which gives her a nice 2 green die bonus when she's firing at a target not in her space. So she, on her second action, she's going to move here. She sneaks, so this one won't follow her. And she is going to shoot at the Star Spawn, which has... Star Spawn has 7 health. So she gets 3 and 2 bonus for... she has no stress. If she gets... Maybe I should heal and fire on the next turn. Although, if Cthulhu advances, it's possible that Star Spawn is going to... You know what? I'm going to take the risk. I'm going to bump her down 3 stress. Not going to roll this time. And that is the end of her turn. She fought, she moved, and she rested. So she is done. She draws a Mythos card. The Sacrifice. Move each cultist and deep one space towards you. Boom, 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 doom, and deep one. This one moves. I'm trying to remember how this works. How does this work? Sorry. This one was right here. These aren't... I was like, how are these connected? This one was right here, I believe, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Was it? Was it here? It was here. So it's going to go 1. So it's in the ballroom with Rasputin. Gets confusing sometimes looking at the doorways and stuff. Each cultist, deep one, moves 1 space towards you. So these 3 will move into here. In a space then each cultist deep one in a space without an investigator kills a face down. Oh, hold on. Move each cultist 1 space towards you. Then each cultist in deep one in a space without an investigator kills a face down ball. So there is an investigator. There is an investigator. Each cultist in a space without. Each cultist in deep one without an investigator kills a face down ball goer in their space. So he kills this one. That's not a ball. That is a ball goer. So we remove this from the game. And there's a sorcerer. We leave that face up when it's revealed. Okay. Got it. All right. That was her turn. Now it is Rasputin's turn. He's got 2 creatures in this room. They need to get over here to get these sorcerers. So he's going to have to fight. So he gets 3 dice plus the extra one when he brawls. And... You know what? I forgot her King Cobra. Well, I will remember it next turn. Gain 1 green when attacking a monster. All right, so he'll attack the deep one first. And, all right. Here we go. Attacking the deep one. The deep ones have 3 health. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He gets 1 sanity, but he killed the deep one. That was good. Second action, he will lose the green die for the monster because he's attacking a human. He gets 1 extra one when attacking a target in his space. And he got 2 successes and 1 insanity, which bumps him to his sanity, kills this one. But the bad news is he triggers his sanity. Take 1 stress for every figure in your space. There is no one there. Oh, enemy or investigator. They are not enemies. Those are not considered enemies. If you were alone, heal all your stress. Nice. All right. And he gets to level up 1. I am going to choose, when you attack, you may target any number of figures in your space, splitting the wounds as you like, or instead you may count any number of stars as, I'm going to bump this one up first. So any elder signs will count as successes. All right, so he fought twice, he killed him, and for his third and final one, I'm going to have him move. Watch this. He can move 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3, because there's a stair. 1, 2, 3. So when he moves here, unfortunately, this moves with him, and this moves too. But it's going to free up. It's going to free up Ariele to not get attacked, hopefully. And once she gets here, she can fire into this spot at 1, and he gets 1 extra life right now, 1 free death. So that's good to know. So he fought 2, he moved, and that is the end of his turn. It is now the Mythos phase. He drew a red. Move the star spawn towards you. It's there. Each investigator in space loses a sanity, so he gets an insanity. Then summon star spawn. Well, it's already here, and I've got 2 reds out. So 1 more red, and I'm going to move that up. And then they're all going to attack him. So there are 2 cultists. Let's do them first. The cultists roll 2 green. No damage for the first one. Second one, no damage. The hunting horror rolls 3 black. Ooh. Okay. Does 1 damage, and I take 1 sanity. I will do that. I'll take the damage, and I'll lose a sanity. And then the star spawn rolls 3 black as well. When attacking or being attacked while in a Riley space, add 2 to the roll. Okay, so there's no Riley space there. All right, so he's just rolling 3. That's 1 success, 2 successes. I will die if I allow this to happen. So I'm going to take a stress and force him to re-roll this one. And he got nothing. So he did get 1, so he's 1 health away from dying. And they all attacked. It is now end of turn. There are still only 2 red, so it becomes to Ariele. Ariele will sneak away from this one. She'll sneak here. We know these are dancers, so she's not even going to look at them. Now she's 1 space away from these. The stairs treat these as adjacent. She will fire at the star spawn. Well, let's fire at the hunting horror, which is a monster. So she gains a green. And she also says gain 2 dice when attacking a target not in your space. So 2 more. That's it. Okay, that's all she gets. Oh, she's firing at this ugly black thing. All right, she got 2 successes, an insanity, and an elder sign. Can she do anything about that? She'll take a stress to re-roll 1 of the green dice. She'll take another stress to re-roll it, and she got it. So 3 death is enough to kill this thing. Oh, no, hold on. 1, 2, 3. Oh, she needs 4. I thought it was 3. It's, shoot. All right, I'll take a stress to re-roll this one, and I didn't get it. She does 3 damage on the lurking thing right there. That's not good. So she moved, she shot, she's got 1 more shoot action. She's going to shoot this time at the star spawn. Should she? Yeah, we're using a lot of dice. Star spawn, gain 1 attacking a monster. Okay, that's it. So 2, 3, yeah. So star spawn. Woo, yeah. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the star spawn has 7. So he took 6 damage, and he gets 1 more. Yeah, she did 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I wish Elder Signs helped her, but they do not. I didn't roll anything bad that time. All right, well, that was good. It is now. She draws a Mythos card. She drew the red. Each cultist moves 1 towards you. Here. These 2 move here. Oh, she's got 3 cultists in her spot. If you were in a Riley space, she is not. Summon cultists at yellow and red. There and there. And I've got the 3. It is now time to they attack her. It is now all three will attack her. So let's do this. We go 1, 2, 2 green for the cultist. First one attacks, gets a hit. That is 1 dead, or 1 health. Second one, 1. Third one, she has no stress, so she can't modify any of these rolls. She takes that last one. She's 1 away from dead, just like Rasputin. All right, and then I shuffle these back into here, and Cthulhu will advance, and then it will be Rasputin's turn. All right, Rasputin, he moves 1, if I remember. Put a Riley token in your space. Well, now there is one there. If there's already a token, summon a cultist on each space. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I am out of cultists until I kill more. Move the star spawn 1 space towards you. So this one moves in her. Oh, she is in bad shape. But the star spawn is at 6. Unfortunately, wow. Rasputin only has to deal with 1 thing in here. Okay, so let's do that. Rasputin's turn. She drew that, which advanced. She doesn't get a discovery. They all attacked her. Then this moved. Now it's his turn. All right, he will. All right, let me think. Okay. 1, 2, 3. All right. There is a sorcerer in here. We know that. And if he sends it, it's going to go. If he can move 2 spaces, it'll go 1, 2, and he needs to get it up there. But it doesn't. This is horrible. All right. You may bring 1 Bulgover with a fist note with you when you leave a space. Okay. He will fight this thing. He gets 3 black dice. He gets 1 for the tiger. And that is it. All right. Although he could move. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I think I know what I'm going to do. We'll see. All right. He's got to attack this one. Just need 1 success. He got 3. So he kills this, which is excellent. That was his first action. Second action, he will tell. He's got a peacock which says he can take 1 ball goer with him when he leaves a space. And I assume that includes going through the gate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, yeah, let's do that. For his, you may bring 1 ball goer with you when leaving a space. Okay, so for his second action, he's going to go, he's taking this one with him. He's going to go 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. This goes with him. This goes with him because it follows him. Then for his third and final action, he's going to go through the gate. 1. This follows. This follows. Now he's got a lot of bad things there, and he's also at 1 health. But remember, he gets that extra thing to live or die. So it is the end of his turn. He draws a Mythos card. He got a red. The nearest deep one moves 2 spaces towards you. The nearest deep one. All right, there's another one in there. Then kills a face-down ball goer. There's nothing in there. Summon a deep one at red. So there's another deep one at the red. So definitely Rasputin's not looking good. That is the end of Rasputin's turn. He cannot investigate, so they're all going to attack. Well, let's start with the deep ones because there's the cultist. The cultist. Let's start with the one that does the worst. Let's do the hunting horror. Because it's probably going to kill him, and then the others may not. So those 2 successes are enough to kill him. 1 free death, return to full life. So he keeps the stress and he returns to full health. Now the cultist will attack him. Let's see what it does. Nothing. And the deep one is a black and a green. There's 1 deep one. This one gets 1 success for 1 damage. This one, I am going to burn a stress to force it to re-roll this one. And I still get it. So I get a damage and an insanity point. All right. So he's still alive, barely. One more insanity point, and he can get a second life, which I'm going to do. So now it is his turn. They attacked. Then there's not 3, so now it goes to Ariele. Now here's what Ariel's going to do. Ariele can sneak 3 times, so she can avoid 3 enemies. So on her first turn, she's going to rest, which is going to knock this down 3. 1, 2, 3. Second action, she is going to run, and she can leave 3 behind. She's going to leave Mr. Starspawn and 2 cultists, and she's going to run as far away as she can, which is, she moves here. Oh, wait, she's got to move 3, right? She can move 3. Her first action was that. So she's going to leave 3 behind, so she's going to go, oh, this is not good. This is not good. When you run, you may sneak once. One enemy does. Instead, when you run, you may sneak 3 times. So each run action, she can lose 3 enemies. Oh, I like that. I like that. So she's going to take 2 with her, which means she's going to end up with 3 here. I know what I'm... All right, so here's what I'm going to do. She's going to run. 1. These go with her. Then she's going to move a second space. 2. Remember, these 3 are with her now. This one, and this one. So she runs there for her second action. I could have gone down the stairs. Why didn't I do that? I don't know what I was thinking there. Maybe I should have. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna undo that. She's gonna go down the stairs. So she runs here, and she takes. Remember, I said she'd take 2 with her. She takes 2 with her, leaves these 3 behind. And that was her second action. For her third action, she is going to run. No, for how many? Oh, wait, first action she rested, second action she ran. She's going to run one more time and leave them here. So she's going to run here and leave these 2 behind. So that is the end of her turn. She draws a Mythos card. She got a red. Each cultist moves 1 space towards you. Come on. These will move here. This one 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 will move there. That one will move there. Summon a cultist on yellow and red. Well, yellow and red, I don't have any more cultists to summon. So I've got 2 reds now. It is her turn. These 2 are going to attack her. The first one attacks. Does nothing. A second one attacks. 2 hits. She takes 2 damage, and she has no stress to undo this. That is the end of her turn. It is now... She drew that. They attacked her. So now it's Rasputin's turn. Rasputin can go through the gate. If he does, he's going to pull all those enemies with him. So he's got a deal. So he's got 3 enemies here fighting him. Let's deal with the one with the highest health first. That's the hunting horror. That is 3 dice. So he gets 3 black. The tiger helps. And he gets... gain 1 green when attacking in your space. So he's got 5 dice rolling against the hunting horror. Oh, nice. 1, 2, 3, and this counts as a success for 4 damage, which is enough to defeat this. He cannot split the damage. So for the second action, he will fight a deep one. So rolls the same number of dice. They have 3 health. 1, 2, 3, 4, and he takes an insanity, which I wanted him to do, but he also kills 1. His sanity bumps. Take 1 stress for every figure in your space. There's 1. So this moves up. And then, because he leveled up, he's going to get an extra death, which is good. He will attack that final one for his third action. He gets 1, 2, 3, 4 because of the Elder Sign. So he defeats that one. So he is all alone. He draws a Mythos. It's not a red. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. The Sleeper awakens. If there are 2 or more Riley spaces adjacent to each other. Yeah. At the end of the turn, advance Cthulhu as if there were 3. At the end of the turn. Well, he gets to draw one of these. Couple. Sorry, I didn't grab the champagne. If you have the wife as a companion, I do not. Discard this card. Otherwise, you may take 2 stress to claim the couple. If you have the champagne or the flask, heal 1 stress. I do not. Or you can take their jewelry. If you have the wife as a companion, discard. Otherwise, you may take 2 stress to claim either the couple or their jewelry. When ushering a ball goer, you may move them additional 3 spaces. But that's for 2 stress, which he cannot take. Well, he could. He'd just take a wound. So I'm going to ignore this. I'm not going to take it. I just won't do it. Or do you have to? I can't remember. If you have the wife, discard. Otherwise, you may take 2 stress to claim. Okay, so you may. I don't have to do it. So I was thinking that was the case. All right, that is the end of his turn. I've got 2, and it says at the end of the turn he advances. So he is now on red, which means he is now summoned. So he is now a stage 2. Actually, no, you don't go to stage 2 until I get the all the sorcerers where they need to be. All right. So, because he advanced, however, put a Riley on your space. Put a cultist on each Riley space. Well, there are no more cultists to put out. Summon a cultist on each. Move the star spawn. If it is not on the board, summon it at the blue gate. Well, it is here, so it says move it 1 space towards you. So it's got to go this way. So it's there. All right. And Cthulhu is now on the board. He spawns. Sorry, he spawns when revealed. Summon him into your space. He is now here. Ugh. Each enemy in a Riley space moves 1 space towards you. So this one will move here. This one will move here. This one moves here, here, and these 2, there's no Riley space here. At the end of each turn, put a Riley token in Cthulhu's space. If there's already there, put it in the nearest space. Man, this is when Cthulhu starts getting really, really hard. I've got stage 1 and stage 2 revealed. And when he attacks, he does 2 green and 2 black. So now, being that it's the end of Rasputin's turn, he was summoned, but there's still not 3 of these red dots out. So now it is Ariel's turn. Okay, Ariel. Ariel needs to... She's going to interrogate. Oh, she will look at these 2. Ah, there we go. She will tell. So I'm gonna get Rasputin to come and get that one. I have to have all 4 up here before I can start hurting Cthulhu. Even though he's summoned, I can't damage him until the ritual is done. The ritual is done when all 4 of these are up there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sneak up here, leaving these 2 for her second action. There we go. Second action. And when you have it, gain 1 level. Okay. So for her third and final action, I will choose to heal 1, 2, 3. So that is it. She is done. She draws a Mythos card. It's not a red. If Cthulhu is on the board, he is. Each investigator loses a sanity. All right, boom, boom. If he's on the track, which he's not, okay, so that's good. All right, so I still haven't advanced the counter again. But it will happen. Trust me, it's coming. All right, so now it is Rasputin's turn. Well, Rasputin... You may bring 1, whether face down with you when leaving a space. You may bring 1 more. You may move between spaces with gates as if they were adjacent. Oh, he can't. Oh, you know what? He can. Watch this. I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to move here 1, but I can move 3. So I'm going to move 1 and I'm going to move back as 1 action. And I can take this one with me using my peacock. So now they're there. Unfortunately, I cannot take Ariel. So I am going to... So that was first action. Cthulhu can now be hurt. He takes 12 damage per phase, per stage. Cthulhu, do I want to move him? Yes, I do. So he will. Cthulhu has a lot of damage. So for his second action, he's going to move here, bringing this one with him. And Ariel goes, "What are you thinking?" And Rasputin says, "We've got to fight him, so we might as well do it now." So Rasputin will brawl. He gets 3 black, 1 for in his space, 1 for the tiger, and any number of stars will count as successes. All right, so he's rolling 5 dice against Cthulhu. Can't get 12, but hopefully he can get enough. I got 3 successes, so he takes 3 damage, and he's only at stage 2. That is the end of Rasputin's turn. He draws a Mythos, and there it is. Shuffle all discarded. It doesn't matter. The ball and place them. Then move all face down buggers. Then turn face down any sorcerers. Okay, so I don't have to worry about that. But what I do have to do is worry about the 3 things advancing him. So here's what's going to happen. These go in here. It's the end of his turn, which means Cthulhu is going to attack him. We don't do this just yet. So Cthulhu will attack Rasputin. He attacks with 2 black, 2 green. Remember, Rasputin he's been killed. He's got 1 additional life. That is 1, 2 successes. So I'll take that rather than burn his stress, but he's still alive. Now, this advances, and it says, when it advances, put a Riley space in your spot. So we got another one. Put a cultist there. There are no cultists dead, and I don't want to kill any cultists because they will respawn. Summon a cultist on each Riley. Move the star spawn 1 space towards you. Well, he's got to move back here then because he can't move through the gates. He has to go through the staircase. Then stage 2 says, at the end of each turn, put a Riley token in his space. There is. If there's already one there, put it in another. So there we go. So it's the end of the turn. It is now Ariel's turn. Ariel will heal for 1. 1, 2, 3. She's at full health, no stress, or 1 stress. She will shoot. Actually, she needs to move to gain 2 when attacking a target not in your space. So she's going to move for her second action, not in my space. So she gets the 3 black. Gets 3 black. She gets 2 for not in her space. And this one because of the King Cobra. So 6 dice in all, and she gets 1 shot. It has 3 damage on it. It's got 12 health. She does 2 damage. I will take a stress to reroll the green. That's 3 damage. And she takes 1 sanity. So it's at 6 damage out of 12. And it is now her turn to draw a Mythos card. Welcome to the fold. Move each cultist 1 space towards you. Of course. Why not? And then this one goes into here. Okay. In each space that has at least 1 cultist, kill a face-down ballgoer. Okay, the ballgoers no longer matter because I've got all the 4 sorcerers. Okay, so that's okay. And I didn't draw a red, so that's good. And then the cultists are going to attack her because they moved into her space. The first one attacks, 1 damage. Second one attacks, 1 damage. Do I want to stress for that? No, I do not. Well, yeah, I'm going to re-roll this one for 1 stress. And I got nothing. So she takes no damage that turn. All right. It is now Rasputin's turn. Rasputin needs to beat this thing. I think he gets 6, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Hold on. He gets 3 for the basic. 1 for the tiger. 1 for in his space, and then 1 more because he passed the second sanity mark. That's what I knew there was a reason he was getting it. All right, so first attack is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's enough to kill him, and he takes a sanity, so he does defeat him. All right, since he defeated him, what happens now is you go to stage 3 revealed. Stage 3, when revealed, move him to the blue gate. Guess what? He's already there. Each investigator in that space takes a wound and a sanity. Well, Rasputin is at full sanity, and that last wound kills him, but he's got that one extra life, so he goes back to his health. And this one says at the end of each turn, each investigator will lose a sanity. So, at the end of each turn. So, he just killed it. That was his first attack. He will heal for 3, or take his stress down 3 for rest. He'll rest, 1, 2, 3. Then 2 more actions. He's going to attack for his second action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5 damage on Cthulhu. And for his third and final action, he'll attack him again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 plus 4. No, 6 plus 5 is 11. One more point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, yeah. So, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. He's got one more health left. All right. That is the end of Rasputin's turn. He draws a Mythos card. Didn't get a red. Move the nearest cultist to your space and choose one. All right, so we'll move this one here and choose one. Add a Riley token if there's one already there. Add it to the nearest space, or you lose 2 sanity. I don't want him to lose 2 sanity, so I will move. I'll put a Riley token here. All right. Now Cthulhu will attack him. Cthulhu attacks with 2 green for stage 2 and 2 black. And then stage 3 adds another green and another black. This could kill him. This could kill him. Remember, he's not got any extra lives now. There is one success and 1 sanity. I love it. All right, he'll take that 1. All right, that is Cthulhu's attack on him. It is the end of the turn. At the end of the turn, if there's already token put in, all right, nearest space, so this one will get 1. And then, if you need to place a okay, it cannot. I can place it, and then at the end of each turn, each investigator loses a sanity. So they all lose a sanity. All right, Cthulhu needs. So now we are to Ariele. Ariele will shoot at Cthulhu. She gets 3 black. She gets a green for the King Cobra. She gets 2 for attacking not a target in your space. It's kind of overkill, but that's okay. I need to. Well, no, it is overkill because all that damage is going to reset him to 12. But she'll get another shot at him, so she'll do that. All right, so she's going to shoot at him. Oh, look at that. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which unfortunately is wasted, which takes him away, bumps him to level 4, the final stage. He's back up to 12 health. When revealed, move him to the starting space. This is what I hate. He always jumps, which is kind of not fair. How does he do that? All right, he moves. Each investigator must discard all items and companion cards. They may take 1 wound for each card they wish to keep. She will get rid of the monkey, which means she's down to stealth 1. They may take 1 wound, so she'll take a wound. And she'll get rid of the crystal ball. So she'll take 1 wound because she's going to keep the King Cobra. All right, so she gets rid of these. And each investigator, okay, so he wants to keep the tiger. He doesn't need this, and he doesn't need this. So he will take 1 wound also. So he takes a wound. All right. Stage 4. And it says that if you need to place a Riley token on the board but cannot, each investigator loses 2 sanity. Oh. All right, so he's got 12 health. He's down to 12 health. And all I got to do is go shoot him. Unfortunately, Ariele cannot follow Rasputin through gates. I think I can do this. All right. It is now Rasputin's turn. Rasputin needs 1 sanity. I just need to lose 1 sanity. So he's going to move here through the gate. This one cannot follow him. Only through the gate. Oh, no, he can't do that anymore. He got rid of the waitress. He can't move through the gate. You know what? That's not good. I will take an extra wound and take that waitress back. I need that. I should have thought about that. You may move between. Okay, so he is in bad shape. So what he's going to do, he will move through the gate. That one cannot follow him. Cannot follow. They can't move through the gates. Only I can. He will heal for 3. 1, 2, 3. And he'll heal again and take all his stress down. All right, I'm trying to get him ready for battle. He draws a Mythos card. No red. Oh, if there are 2 or more Riley spaces adjacent at the end of the turn, advance Cthulhu. Okay, so that's going to cause it to advance 1 more, which sucks. All right, that's the end of his turn. He gets to find one of these because he's in an empty space. The wife. If you may take 2 stress to claim the wife or the pistol. Well, I'll get the pistol. Why not? 1, 2 stress. He gets the pistol, which gives him 1 extra green die. Okay, that's not bad. I'll take anything I can get. And that's the end of his turn. So because it's the end of his turn, this advances. And because it advances, I start at stage 1. When it advances, put a Riley token on your space. I cannot put any more Riley. So everybody's going to take 2 sanity. She'll take 1 and a wound. 1, 2. At the end of each turn, each investigator loses a sanity, so they also take another wound. She's in bad shape. And place a Riley in this. Put a Riley token in. If there's already a token there, put it in your space. Star spawn. After the star spawn's already here, and it moves 1 space towards him. Ugh. Does it? Summon a close. Oh yeah. So this one will move from here into here. Can't really put it right there. Oh, this is not good. Okay. It is now Ariel's turn. Ariel will shoot this guy. She will sneak here for 1 run. She'll sneak here for 2 runs, ignoring these, and she's going to shoot at these 2 cultists. They're a space away, so she gets 2 green, 2 black, and that is it. Oh, the Cobra when attacking a monster or cultist. So she gets another one for the cultist. So she moved twice. She only gets to shoot at 1 of them. She can't spread her damage. And I got plenty of successes, enough to kill. Oh, I should kill. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, and that's 7, right? Star spawn is 7. And this doesn't count as a success. But she did 4 damage on him. I'm going to do it on Star Spawn. We'll put 4 damage on him. All right. So Star Spawn got 4 damage on him. And that is the end of her turn. She draws a Mythos. Got a red. Each hunting horror moves 1 space towards you. There are none on the board. Summon a hunting horror on yellow. Oh, right where Rasputin is. Do you see how this game just stacks up on you? All right. So, and then she gets to investigate because there's nobody in her room. Suit of ancient armor. You may claim the ancient armor or may claim the ancient spirit. Ancient armor. You may discard this card before you attack. Prevent all attack on this damage. When attacking, gain a green for each sword. Okay, so I'll take the ancient armor. She just said can discard it before you are attacked. Prevent all attacks against you this turn. That is going to come in very handy in just a minute. Now it's Rasputin's turn. Unfortunately for Rasputin, there is a big hulking ugliness here. He will fight it. He gets 3 black, a green for attacking a monster, a green for in his space. Oops. He gets a green for his sanity. So he's rolling 6 dice. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4 successes and a sanity, which bumps him up, which I'm going to use to go 1 level. You may take any number of. You may target any number of figures, and he'll take that. So he can divide damage however he likes. That may or may not help me here, but we'll see. All right, so that was his first action, was to attack it. Second action, he will move into here. I hope I'm doing this right. And for his third and final action, he's going to attack, and hopefully I can do at least 1 damage on this to kill it. And then 3, 4. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Starspawn's got 7. 3, 4. He needs 3 damage. He needs a lot of damage here. 1, 2. What is that? 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. 6. I will take 3 of this to kill this. All right. Starspawn is gone. So he fought. He moved. That was in his third action. Okay, and then he'll do 2 more on 1 cultist. And that means there's still a cultist there. And that was his third and final action. He fought the haunting thing. He moved, and then he fought again. That was 3 actions. He draws a card. He got a red. The nearest deep one moves towards you. Well, that would be this one. Summon a deep one at red. All right. Okay, and there's 2 red. He is with an enemy. The enemy will attack him. It's a cultist, so it rolls 2 green. That's 2 successes. 1, 2. He is in not good shape. You know what? He is going to let the waitress take 1 of those damage, and she is gone. So he doesn't need the gate anymore. So that was his turn. He drew a card. This one attacked him. So now it is Ariel's turn. Ariel will move 1, 2. She is now adjacent to this room. Actually, no, she's not. She's got to go up here. All right, she is up here. She went 1, 2, 3. 3 spaces. That was her first action. Now she's going to shoot at Cthulhu, who's in an adjacent space. So she gets 3. She gets 1 for the cult when attacking a monster. It's a monster. She gets 2 for when it's not in your space. And that's it. So she's rolling 6 dice for her second action. 1, 2, 3. 3 hits and 1 sanity. 3 hits and a sanity. And for her third and final shot, yeah, she's going to take a third and final shot. She got 2 hits, 2 sanity. So she goes up to a level. She does 2 damage to it. So it's at 5. And since she is insane, it says if you're at full stress, which she is, heal all your stress and discard a discovery card. She will discard the King Cobra because I want that armor so that when she's attacked, it won't happen. All right. So she shot for her third action, did damage. She drew the Mythos card. Or no, she did not draw her Mythos card. She took the Sanity. She gets to go up a level. I'm going to go... you favored enemy rolls 2 dice less. That's not going to help. It doesn't really help me. You may attack 1 additional target. You may attack a target 1 additional space away. Well, that's not going to help me. So your favored enemy, which is the deep ones, which don't really hurt me right now. Sneak. I'll have her improve her sneak. All right, so that is the end of her turn. She draws a Mythos card, and of course she drew the red. The red, hold on. If I can kill him before the end of the turn, that will not happen. I don't think I can. I don't think I can do it. Well, let's see what this says. Yeah. Oh, she can't. If end of turn. Oh man. Well, she's going to turn in the ancient armor before you were attacked, prevent all attacks. So this one wouldn't do any damage to her. This one would do 2, which is enough to kill her. So she dies. Blah. And old Cthulhu is now going to advance to here, which means he is fully summoned. Blah. All I had to do, one more turn, and I could have gotten him in here with 2 attacks. I could have done it. That's how close this game was to winning. if I had one more turn, one more blank, not red card, and I could have gotten Rasputin in there to do that additional 7 damage. I think I could have done that 7 damage and defeated Cthulhu, but I didn't. Cthulhu is summoned and the world ends. Very unfortunate for the world. But not really, because I'll be back very soon with another game of Cthulhu Death May Die. I hope you enjoyed this. This game is fun. Win or lose, this game is fun. My heart is racing. I feel like I have just been through a race. And just such a fun game. All right, this is Jim the Tabletop Engineer. Thanks for joining me in this game of Cthulhu Death May Die. I'll be back very soon with another game. Until then, everybody, take care.